What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. Nadeshot released a huge post regarding Call of Duty. He talked about Ricochet, talked about servers, but he is missing the point. And I want to go through this post point by point today and talk a little bit about it and criticize it because it's worth criticizing. Because this is exactly what is wrong with the Call of Duty community. They talk out of both sides of their mouth. So let's get right into it. Call of Duty, I love you. I love all the bundles and customization that we've gotten this year, despite most people's complaints. Wait. I love all bundles and customization that we've gotten this year, despite most people's complaints. Okay. But like, you can love it, but not buy it, right? I buy them all. Nadeshot. Everything you're about to say is disqualified the second you say you buy every single cosmetic. Because as we've discussed many times here on this channel, when you buy a cosmetic in Call of Duty, you are rewarding Activision. You are saying that what they are doing is working and that it is worth your money. Can you talk about missing the point? He makes good points, but this is what I mean when I say the Call of Duty community loves to talk out of the both sides of their mouth. Because on one hand, he talks about how great the customization is and how he buys it all, not realizing that all of the complaints he's about to have, all the criticisms, are null and void now. Because Activision has gotten exactly what they want out of you. It's not about creating a competent game. It's not about creating the best game or having the best anti-cheat system or about having the best servers. It's about creating an environment where you want to spend your money. And guess what? They've succeeded in that regard. But anyways, that's what I wanted to say on that. Because realistically, this is a great post if he just took out the customization part and took out the fact that he buys them all. Because it's contributing to the problem. And this is a huge problem for all of the creators out there. I think I'm one of the few that have said I'm not buying cosmetics, that I'm not buying the Battle Pass. Because I see so many different creators here on this platform, on Instagram, on Reddit, on Twitter, that buy all the cosmetics. Because they need the shiny new thing. I know what the shiny new thing has led to, which is a system that fundamentally doesn't work with Ricochet. A system like their server tick rate that doesn't work. That creates inconsistencies and feels like every single game is inauthentic. That's not what I want. I will support games with microtransactions when I feel as if the game is living up to its fullest potential. Or at least is trying to get there. And Call of Duty isn't trying to get there. But anyways, let's continue with the rest of this post. But for real, Ricochet is absolutely terrible, and regardless of the data shared with the community, it's not working. You're right. They're trying to be quote-unquote transparent, but they're missing the mark. It's very clear that cheating in the Call of Duty community is out of control, and Ricochet has not gotten a good handle on it. Continues. Ranked MW3 is plagued with cheaters, and I don't even want to know what Resurgence looks like. It's not great, Nadeshot. It's not great. You gave us the same game as last year, which honestly I can't complain about. Nadeshot, you might not be able to complain about it, but trust me, I have built an entire YouTube channel complaining about it because there are complaints there and fair criticisms to be levied. But anyways, it's fine. Gave us movement back. Gunplay is solid, and once again, the in-game content has been great. I will be honest. Gunplay, when it's working, when it's at its best, is fantastic. It's inconsistent. Movement, again, I think has been good in this game. Inconsistent. And lastly, in-game content. Yeah, if we're not talking about the microtransactions, if we're talking about the content added each season, yeah, it's been pretty good. I'm not going to complain. I think they have stepped their game up tremendously in that category. You guys do so many things right, but can't keep up with all the missteps you take. This sounds like the whole 1 step forward, 2 steps back thing I talk about all the time. Yeah, this is very clearly evidenced here. Fix anti-cheat. This would be the biggest priority you have internally. No. Their biggest priority internally right now, Nadeshot, is trying to figure out how to get more of your money out of your pocket and into theirs. Fixing anti-cheat isn't high on that priority list, unfortunately. Then invest in higher tick rate servers. This might not be a huge deal for the casual player community and your marketing efforts, but the impact it will have on future titles and player engagement cannot be understated. While I 100% agree that investing in their servers is important, once again, Nadeshot, they're not going to do it while they're receiving your money for every single microtransaction. I love this game, and we're on the right track, but please fix these glaring issues before we start getting slammed with news and marketing about this year's new title launch. So I'm in the same vein as Nadeshot on a lot of this stuff. I 100% agree with him that we need to invest in anti-cheat, we need to invest in better servers, and they need to fix these glaring problems before the next Call of Duty. But they're not going to. Remember, this is the guy that said, I love all the bundles and customization that we've gotten this year, despite most people's complaints. I buy them all. That tells me right there where your priorities are, Nadeshot. They're not with this community. They're not with trying to hold Call of Duty and Activision accountable. When you purchase things as a microtransaction, whether it be the Battle Pass or bundles, you are saying they've earned your money. Judging by the majority of this post, it sounds like they have not done a complete job at earning your money. There's glaring issues with the game. Why are you monetarily supporting it? I get that there are good aspects of the game. I get it. But why would you reward somebody who is putting in 50% of the effort? That's the problem. I think we need more people like Nadeshot to speak out against some of these glaring problems. But they need to stop supporting the game. The biggest content creators on the planet surrounding Call of Duty need to stop buying the bundles. They just do. You want Call of Duty to be better, that's the message you send. That's the message. But what Call of Duty hears when they read this post is that you buy all the cosmetics. So why do they want to change a thing? Their business plan is working as advertised. Put out a game, sell microtransactions, get you to buy the microtransactions. It is working. That simple. So as much as I want to believe that Nadeshot has some pull, might have some influence over at Activision, I think he disqualifies himself the second that he talks about the bundles and customization and that he buys it all. That's what Call of Duty wants. So that's my opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this post down below in the comments section. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.